Okay, so I'm gonna sit down and eat some crackers with you before I start playing the game. Let's take a look here. Oh, hang on. You know when you do good shit all weekend? Like, I passed my exam with flying colors, hit a new personal record in bench press, went out with the boys and all. Yet for some reason it feels undeserved. Undeserved. Sounds like despite accomplishing great things, you still have a low self-image. Undeserved. That makes me think that maybe you're still beating yourself up over something that happened in the past. Maybe you did something you're not proud of. You feel bad about it. Might be time to let that go. Or maybe you didn't do anything. Maybe you just feel low on yourself because nobody's ever really let you feel big about yourself. Well, I don't want you to get all conceited and full of yourself or anything. I also don't want you to be beating yourself up. Think it's okay to feel good. It's okay to feel like you accomplished stuff. It's okay to celebrate your victories. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's a bummer, Hank. Not. I'm sorry you feel that way. Get that feeling, but it's good to live in the present. You did pass with flying colors and hit a new personal best. It's okay to allow yourself to enjoy your hard work. Yeah, that's the thing. And I don't know what it is that's making that difficult for you, but I'm sorry that you're feeling that way, and I hope you're able to, reconcile it and maybe find a way to just let yourself be happy for a bit. It's not always easy, especially with all the shit going on in the world. Sometimes it's just hard not to feel down. I mean, I know how depression is, but the way that you worded that specifically, that it doesn't feel like it's deserved, that to me says that you've got a poor self-image that maybe you need to work on just accepting that you're okay. You're a good dude. Like, seem like good people to me. You've been in chat for, at this point, years. Always been a good dude, as far as I can tell. You know what you're missing? You know why you're feeling let down? I haven't seen you make bread in a while. I am going to need to see at least one bread photo within, let's say, the next week. Okay? If I don't see bread, then I'll feel disappointed. You can feel bad about yourself. How about that? I'm kidding. Please don't feel like you're bad if you didn't make bread. You're good. You're good, buddy. Well, I can really offer advice. I stop that feeling. I can say that you definitely deserve those things. Make sure to take care of yourself and take breaks when you need something. The mind needs some deep rest. Sometimes the mind does need some deep rest. Sometimes you just got to unplug and chill. That can be really helpful. Never seen Little Nightmares 2. Although I did see on stream they released Little Nightmares 3, but while I think I can see your point, I guess I'm just not very picky by what games offer. Oh, I guess maybe I missed something about Little Nightmares 2. I just love that game right up to the last boss, as it was cheesy and quite frankly annoying how the boss behaved. I get that. And some games are like that. Some games are like perfect the whole way through, and then just like the last minute sucks. And it's like a lot of I love horror as a genre. A lot of people do not know how to finish a horror story, a horror novel, a horror movie. A lot of people have no idea how to do the ending, and they come out crap. And I can still enjoy the movie, and then that last part I'm just like, it is what it is. And I still, there's plenty of movies like let's see here. Well, frankly, I like a lot of garbage horror movies that are like poorly written. I just think they're fun. I still enjoy watching them, but there are some where it's like we had a really great idea, we had a really great concept, and then we had absolutely no idea how to finish it out. The Until Dawn movie. This is a game that Indigo and I play. Is how do we fix this? You watch a movie, and you go, okay, it did this, 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 and this right, but it had a couple of awkward moments. And you go, how could that scene have been shot a little bit better? Okay. What I'm gonna say is, it's good. It's not great. It could have been great. It could have also been much worse. There's a few little things in it that I feel like could have been tweaked. Like they could have done some twerking in the movie too. I suppose that would have improved it. I don't know. But my point remains. There's a lot of movies out there. There's a lot of games out there that are really, really good through a lot of them, and then they have a little bit of crap in there. And personally, I think that's kind of inevitable at this point, where everything's made by a committee. It's you never just have like one person coming up with the idea and following it through to execution. But that it is what it is. My point is, I still liked Until Dawn, the movie. I still thought it was fun. Whereas I have absolutely no criticisms or notes whatsoever for the 2020 version of The Invisible Man. Diego and I watched that, and I want to say from the first scene is extremely tense, then you get a little bit of relaxation, and then it starts to ramp up tension. There was a point, maybe a third of the way through the movie, maybe half the way through the movie, where my heart got into my throat, and it just stayed there for the rest of the movie. And I already knew what was happening. I already knew the basic premise of the movie. But holy shit. They did everything right. And right down to the ending. The ending is perfect. And you're just like, it's very difficult when you see something like that to watch that and then to watch another horror movie and not be like, why couldn't they put it together? You know, there's some movies that are just absolutely far and above the rest, and I was like that. People are more easily let down because they have high expectations of new games to be better than older ones. Also, there has been so much done that game developers are having a hard time creating new ideas for games or getting the ideas to take off and build into an actual game. And I agree. I agree with that assessment. The other major issue that's getting in the way of studios putting out good new games is the same thing that's getting in the way of people making good new movies, which is nobody wants to take risks. Because everything is about profit. Everything is about maximizing profits and funneling that money to the top. So if the stockholders don't get rich off the game, if the CEO of the publishing studio doesn't get rich off the game, it's not going to get made. And so they don't take risks. That's why most of the time I play indie games at this point instead of AAA games, because AAA games, they may not come out as polished, they may have some problems, but they will try new shit. Sons of the Forest, for instance. Weird shit, left and right. And I love that about it. That's the whole thing. It's the whole reason to play the game, is that it's doing something different. The first game was something different. This game is something different from that. And they're not beholden to shareholders. They don't have a board of executives telling them what to put in their new game. They just make a game. They just go, okay, here's our concept. Now let's do it. And they do it. And I love that. I love indie studios for that. Do you like some deliberately bad yet good movies? You ever see the Terrifier? I've never seen any of the Terrifier movies. I did, however, overhear a conversation the other day where somebody said, oh yeah, my 4-year-old, she loves the Terrifier. She thinks he's really funny. And I'm like, your 4-year-old should not know what the Terrifier is. Your 4-year-old should have absolutely no concept of that movie. Sons of the Forest is amazing. I'm honestly super curious if they made a third based off the magazine hints during the credit scrolling. That would be cool. And I think that they absolutely have room to make a third. They could do an expansion onto this and continue and see where it goes. But there's a lot of this studio clearly knows what they're doing. They're cheesy B-movie scripts, but they mainly follow Art the Clown and his gory yet hilarious adventures. I might check that out. I don't know. I'm not sold on it yet. Here, have some ink. 400 milliliters should suffice. Good, good, good. Oh, more. Good, 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 good. Batteries. Good, 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 good. Have some more of that printer fluid there. Okay. So when last we left off on our little adventure, we had gone into the entertainment bunker. We'd gone into the food bunker. What other bunkers are there for the exploring? There's another M. That one's new, I think. Or is that one new? Well, shit, I can't remember now. I think we've been in that one. We haven't been in this one. So I just love the idea of the massively overloaded inventory. Like, instead of tweaking it in the next game to be more realistic and survivalist, to just go, hey, you want my shite? Here you go. Yeah, absolutely. Just fucking throw down just even more than that. Like, spread this out even further. So, like, your character, it's fantastic. All right, I don't want this. I want to go towards this bunker. Does anybody want me to just build my base, or do you want me to continue with the story? Well, hello there, sir. There's still a residential bunker? There's got to be even more than that, because we're on like one half the island and we've covered everything, so there's got to be other stuff on the other side of the island. Here's a new little camp I haven't checked out before. Breakfast cereal. I like seeing the exploration, but the base building is fun. The story is quite interesting as well. And golf carts. Man, I love the golf carts. And that they made many non-copyrighted songs. Yes, that's a huge thing for me, is that if you're going to make a game, please, 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 1,000 times, please, make your game have copyright-free music, because I really, really don't want to have to go through a whole bunch of, like, fighting with copyright when I'm trying to stream something. Good. Fire, carbon, no, I don't want that. I want to make, are we full on Molotovs? Is that what you're trying to tell me? We're full up on Molotovs? Okay, that's fine. What about bombs? Am I full on bombs? I find it insanely cool that instead of some blurry random pictures and garbled nonsense on radios, they took the time and effort and money into the small. Yeah, I agree with that. I think it's good. If to have copyrighted music would be a bummer, but to not have any music would also be a bummer. Popping in for a few before attending my disaster area of a kitchen. Hey Laura, how you doing? I told everybody you have Crohn's disease, sorry. we're talking about dietary restrictions that get in the way. And I was like, and how sometimes you just want to eat food. And I was like, Laura lives with this. And I remember at college, she'd be like, man, I just want some fucking pizza. And I remember being like, that's totally fair. Sometimes you just got to eat pizza. Let's see here. Where are my coins? There they are. Lots and lots of coins. I'm going to make some sticky bombs. Explosive carbon fiber arrow. Okay. Make more. Good. Now all those watches that I keep finding, I can pick those up now. Well, at least one of them. Don't know what they expect me to do with a solar panel, but perhaps we'll get there someday. In the meantime, we head towards that M. I sure would love... Hey, while we're at it, Yarrow and Aloe. Guess you've got the time to watch out for those now? Oh my Jesus. One of these days, buddy, you're gonna get punched. I'm just letting you know. A perfect example of easily startled. You turned around to bodies on a stick, and I jumped even though it wasn't... Well, I already knew they were there. I had seen them. So I... Oh no. They're making themselves larger. Run, raccoons, run. I have no desire to harm raccoons. They're adorable. You would tell more jokes, but you're strapped for time. Like a watch strap and time. Did you do the strapped part on purpose? Tell me the truth. I can't even be mad because it's borderline clever. Suffice it to say, I'm watching you. Distant booing ensues. I should have a boo. I should have a boo emote. No, not the booing. My eyes, my ears. Oh, my character's like hurting for food and water, huh? Meal's ready to eat. A beverage. There we go. Now I can actually generate close to full energy. Horrifying, really. I can hardly tell them apart from the bears when they do that. I love it. I love that they're like that. It just makes me happy. They're simply so scary. No, raccoons are adorable. I love raccoons. Oh. Oh my god, oh. I got muck dwellers. We gotta go. Yeah, you better wash yourself. Dirty motherfucker. Once a year, the Sons of the Forest Survivor swims upstream to reproduce. It is a grisly affair, as after he spreads his milt and fertilizes the female's eggs, he dies and is washed down by the very same currents to the beaches below, often being consumed by the cannibals who are waiting eagerly to receive him. He jumped out into the water and died. That's my favorite thing I've seen so far. He tried to surprise me by jumping out of this bush and got into the water and died. Oh, hello. You little goblin. Hiding about in the trash cans, or trash bags. Look, can you lot clear off, please? Did you see they got one of them robot toothbrushes in there? Oh, no, it just, that was shaped. It's a tube of something. Oh, well. Throw the can on the ground, even on a seemingly abandoned cannibal islands. There's litter everywhere. Yes, I know, and I'm a horrible contributor to it, and I'm sorry. I wouldn't do this in real life. I just want you to know. I would tidy up after myself. I mean, if there were actual cannibals trying to kill me, maybe not. But, like, were I marooned on a desert island, I would actually try to keep the place tidy. I'd throw all of my garbage in a specific spot. And then when I got rescued, I'd be like, hey, there's a lot of garbage in this one spot, and I'm sorry. Can somebody go back there and pick it up? And I would hope that they would let me. Okay, have you lot fucked off? Oh, good. They've been scared off by a skunk. Skunk moved in, cannibals moved out. Even they can't stand the smell. Fantastic. Actual cannibals like Shia LaBeouf? Yes. You lay down and accept your fate? No. Were I stranded on an island, I would try to, like, full-blown, like, Swiss Family Robinson. I'd be like, let's build a tree fort. Let's explore. I would, unlike the one child in the Swiss Family Robinson, I would not actively try to capture every single animal that I saw. There it is. What am I hearing? It's okay, skunk. Look at him doing his little stampies. Don't come any. Oh shit! All right, I'm sorry, skunk. I'm sorry. I didn't come any closer, but he still got me. let's keep heading towards the M. I just liked the little stampies. It was very cute. Snowberries. Oh, the accuracy. He does his little stamps as a warning. Yeah, I think it's fantastic. And he warns you a couple of times. And to be fair, he was kind of cornered. He was pressed up against that tree. He was like, don't come any closer. I don't want to have to use this thing, but I will use this thing. It's a good little skunk. I've said this before on stream, but in the 1970s, my mother worked at her father's veterinary clinic. And it was a popular thing at that time for residents of Massachusetts, at least, to descent a skunk and keep it as a pet. And I think that's hilarious. He's getting himself a little drink. We just wait here and we let him go on by. Doesn't need to know we were ever here. There we go. It bugs me that you can't pick this. That looks, is that lavender? Baby, is that lavender? It's definitely one of the stranger pet trends I've heard. I think it's adorable. Skunks are really, really cute, in my opinion. And if you take out the little stink glands, then, you know, then they can't spray anymore. So what's the harm? Oh, I'll see if I can spot some again. There's definitely a cannibal over there, though. There's actually a couple of them, so I'm going to try to stay on the opposite bank and not get into trouble. I don't want to aggress on the cannibal territories any more than I absolutely have to. The other thing that's bumming me out is that this M here is really close to a cannibal camp, apparently. It's kind of putting a damper on my adventure. Okay, getting real close. Yeah, it's, I mean, the camp is on it, it looks like. How the hell is one supposed to do anything about that? M for Man Flesh is back on the menu? Well, it's gonna be if these guys have anything to say about it. I'm legitimately concerned. I don't know how I'm going to be able to access this thing, especially if I have to dig for it in the midst of this many cannibals. Yeah, it is in their camp. Oh, what the fuck? That's awesome. That was hilarious. She's a big girl and she still came just hauling at me. That was fantastic. And he was like chilling too, just surviving, having a time. Repercussions to killing them outright. There aren't, well, yes and no. The more you hurt them, the more aggressive they become. So there she is hanging out over there. They seem to know what a crossbow is because she just ran off when she saw it. So that's interesting. Okay, they seem to have left the camp. So that's good news. This must be the dig zone. Now, they've only left the camp so far as to hide in the bushes and watch me. I see you. Gotcha. Still over there? Oh, got up and ran off. But in which direction? All right, we don't have a hell of a lot of time here, so. It's one of those guys who prays here. Got him right in the dome. Good. He was a spearman. There's another one. Got to reload. Good. Just saw one run over there. Am I jumping at shadows here? Twitch must have changed something to where I can't reply to my own messages. Oh, well, why would you reply to your own messages? Just. He waited. He waited until I was occupied with something else. I don't hear anymore. A whole flock of birds. That's unusual. All right. As I said, we do not have a lot of time here, so it's time to get digging. Twitch was interesting. That crossbow is fun. I love the crossbow. Some of the cannibals do wear clothing. I do it whenever my second message sounds out of context to my first. Oh, okay. I suppose that's fair. I, in those situations, will frequently repeat myself a little bit to add context, but it all depends on the circumstances, so I get where you're coming from. Okay. Maintenance B. That's what the M is for. Maintenance. I just want to find the katana, man. I don't know where the hell it is. I just want to find the katana. Alright, the crossbow is my new number 6. Might be some good tools in here. There might be. Honestly, worried about what's down here. Was in response to the guy who had survived a crash onto an island and didn't want to leave yet when people came to rescue him. I can CP the message if needed. Oh, okay. Yeah, give me a second here. Reminds me of the guy that had autism who survived a plane crash on an island. When he was rescued, he was like, "Can I just stay here another week? It was peaceful." Dude. Same. Honestly, I get that. Big time. There's a part of me that would... So I like doing my stream. And I like my technology. I like my computer and all of that. There's a part of me that would really, really like to just shut it all off. And just go out in the woods, live in a cabin, and just fucking chill. New coordinates. Maintenance bunker C. Great. More wild goose chasing. Another silencer. Our exercise bike. This is identical to the other room that I found. This guy appears to have... Oh, a compound bow. Nice. Still not as good as what I've got. Thanks anyway. Appears to have just drowned himself in his own tub. So that's one way to go out, I suppose. This bunker is, ironically, in really bad condition. Compound bows are cool, but I absolutely prefer my crossbow here. I gotta find something. Get back to the guide. I want my katana. Residential bunker. If you'd like to add this fierce melee weapon to your arsenal, you'll first need the zipline, the rebreather, and the shovel. Yep, I got all of that. You need to dig up the Carl Planter maintenance keycard for maintenance A, Arnold Grand guest keycard for the recreational bunker. Once you have the guest keycard, you'll finally be able to open the security doors at the residential bunker. This guide was No, just tell me. Now I know where it is. Good. Because I think I have all the key cards that I need. There was not a hell of a lot down here. I mean, there was a compound bow, which is nice, but once you have this crossbow, why the hell would you need... Why would you need a regular compound bow? Sure, you can fire faster. That's, I guess. But I absolutely prefer the crossbow. It's stealthy as hell. It's accurate. It's a point-and-click user interface that I find extremely easy and responsive. Like, shit in the butt. Should have thought about that before you ran at me. I was going to make a joke about how this chair has a butt for your butt, but now I'm so angry that I'm just going to move on. No, I'm not. I am going to make the joke. Hey, I think it's really nice that this chair over here has a butt for your butt. That's it. That was the whole thing. I hope you're happy. Let's get this lake thing here. Oh, it's over by the island. You may have us, but you'll never get off the island. I mainly like the technology because it allows me to connect with people in a way I cannot connect in real life. I'm not good with people at all in real life and love just kind of huddling in my own space where I can do whatever pleases my hyperfixations and control who can come to me and share the space with me. It's the same. All the same. All right there with you. So totally relatable, and I don't blame you. And I would never have met the Nye guy, or I would never have met Lynn. Got ourselves a nice little crash plane here. Hollow Springs, an exclusive what bunker? Personal chef with custom menus, fully catered media rooms. An exclusive luxury bunker community. This is, the rich will be doing this shortly because they know that we're coming to eat them. So actually a lot of the super wealthy people are actually building their own bunkers now, which I think is absolutely hilarious. I reckon that chef became a main course. Put down that hors d'oeuvre. It's time for the main course. Don't do it. Don't do it. Everybody just settle down. Everything's fine. Yes, I know I'm in your territory, but I need this golf cart. It's important. It's going to take me places. Exciting new places. Dun 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 dun. I like that you could just fucking abandon ship. There's a nice little path. I'm sure this won't possibly go wrong. That's me singing, actually. My character's really happy to be out for a ride on a golf cart. Fuck. There's music? How do I turn on the radio? I ran over a rabbit. I literally ran over a rabbit. I didn't mean to, but I'm not gonna let him go to waste. That's good eat. How do I turn on the music? Look down right, there's a button. I had no idea. How delightful. I just realized though. Do I have anything that's like classical? Ah, here we go. I'm a fancy gentleman riding about in my golf cart. It's a lovely day at the club. I simply must go for a ride. It's Hey You classical version. That's hilarious. Oh, time to ford the river. Good. There is a method to my madness here. I wanted to go down that hill and then go up the next hill. Who's that? A skunk! Because I want to go up this hill here. And then use my paraglider to circle around the island a bit. I really feel like we should have like violin, like. That's what I would like. But you can't have everything. And being out for a joyride with my mates in my golf cart and some classy classical music, well, that's enough for me. It did sound a little Peter Griffin-esque, didn't it? That was not on purpose. It just kind of happened. Shit! Don't go off a cliff. That's the one lesson I can give you about this. I should make violin music? I don't think I can. Fuck you. I was another poor person who wasn't invited to the range. They should know better than to stay off of the club territory. Is there a faster way to get around than this? I think this is as fast as it gets. Shit. Stay on the path. Stay on the path. Is that the lake that I need to be at? I can't tell. No, God, no. No, it's nowhere near. Nowhere near the right shape. No, this is the actual Hey You song. Oh God.
It's not responsible for adverse side effects. Enjoy crunchy munchies.
That's adorable. I hadn't heard the commercial before. It's a lot of crunchy. They're one of those crunchy bands. Hang on a second. I just phased through that tree. Surely not this one though. Okay. Let's get a good look at it. Yes, it's the next lake over is where I need to be. That cave that you're seeing there? No, it's not even a cave. It's near the residential. Okay, we have it on our radar now. We know exactly where we're headed. I don't know what happened to the path. This is not the way. Can I cross a rope bridge in a golf cart? Yes, I can. I can do anything. They left out to their doom. That's awesome. I need a new subgenre of grunge. It's just crunch. Oh, this is quite the large village. This is a sizable village. I'm sorry to have disturbed your whatever this is. No, I'm sorry. That is a nice. That was a lovely cape you were wearing, madam. It was teal and iridescent. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. We may be in trouble. I don't think the golf cart can crest this hill. I think we need to continue on foot. It's a shame to leave it behind, but perhaps the natives will appreciate this gift that I've left them, and they, in turn, will grant me the boon of not killing me in my sleep. You see, now would be a perfect time for the hey losers battery. So long, losers. Yeah. The noise that came to mind was the engine failing on the Millennium Falcon. This place is lousy with these fuckers. The little... You know the noise. Wow, they've got like full-blown civilizations set up over here. Like that's an actual roof. This guy over there. Has he noticed me? I think he's noticed me. I may have been spotted. I'm not sure. Golf cart can go through a river perfectly, drive over rabbits and cannibals, fall off cliffs, and roll right back onto its wheels, and attempt to deforest by ramming into tree trunks just fine. But a steep hill is just too much. It's so true. And in so many ways, that golf cart is the little engine that could. But you also got to remember not to ask too much. Shit. 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 That was a mutant on the surface. Or a moose. I don't know. Big fella. Here's the deal. I'm going to take that out of you. And then I want you to get the message and leave me the fuck alone. Okay? We're good. Just stay down. It's going to die on that hill. Oh. A helicopter? From where am I hearing the helicopter? There it is. Circling two of them. There's quite a lot happening over here. No, skunk, I don't... Oh. Oh my, okay. So you lot are already checking this thing out, huh? All I can say is, mind your business. Fucking bats. Every time. I'm going in. I said I'm going in. Oh, hey, it's the meanies who won't land, so we can hijack their helicopter. Wouldn't it be nice if they would just hop down in here? What is this? I thought they said I would need the shovel to get in, but it looks like I'm able to just go down here. Puffies are down here. That looks like gas of some sort. I don't think I can get past that. This whole place has a sickly quality about it. The greenness suggests that there are things here that I don't want to breathe in. Possibly chemicals, yeah. I can't seem to open this door or do anything with that, so that's a bit of a bummer. I mean, do I risk going past it? It appears to have done nothing to me, so that's a plus. What a pleasant sight. You can hear more of those awful, awful babies. Somebody spilled yellow paint. Sounds like there's a fucking gunfight going on in here. Oh, there's a goddamn gunfight going on in here.
Get down, son!
He's been shot.
Little mutant Timmy, all grown up.
What the actual fuck? They finally managed to kill it as it got close to the door, but Timmy and his dad are gone. When did Jabba the Hutt get on this island? I love the Roombas.
Welcome, valued guests. We hope your stay is comfortable. Please contact the facility manager if you require any further amenities or services.
I still hear squelching.
尊敬的客人，欢迎您光临。我们希望您的住宿愉快。如需增
But it might just be trips. Those Roombas will last on low battery for all eternity. Perhaps they will. It seems to me that they are doomed to roam this place forever. Hank, this is the book I told you about. Mostly accurate. I got some for all the residents. Ed, what book would that be? Puffton, on creating an empire. An inspirational odyssey of triumph over adversity. Really? I'm sure he had a really hard time. I'm sure he wasn't born rich and then got richer. Jack Holt, isn't that us, right? Is that the main character? I play as Jack Holt? Am I a close friend? Bitch. That's an ordinary puffy. I can skin this one. That scared the absolute fuck out of me. There was you saw how thoroughly I inspected the area. Are there more? Now I'm legit worried. Ammo. Well, that's good. I found a raw arm in the fridge. That's always a plus. Anything else around here? Jack Holt. So I wrote a book about Mr. Puffton because we play as a press guy who the Puftons trust, which is why we came to the island when they suddenly went missing on the island. Okay. Alright, that makes sense. Fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew there'd be more of you. In the butt. Get off the ground, you idiot. Put on some armor. I need an energy booster. Yum, energy mix. These are being treated like regular puffies. I can't skin them. Stopped doing dishes to let you know that you... Oh, hello. Why are there so many of them? Stopped doing dishes to let you know that you scared the shit out of me, and that was the sink running full blast. I'm sorry, one of these fucking things showed up right by. I was like, oh, I'm just standing here looking at books on a shelf and stuff, and then I just turn around and it's like, bah! And I was, oh my god. It scared the shit out of me. Afterwards, I went into like full-blown focus mode because I was like, I don't know if I can. I don't know if they're all gone or if there's going to be more of them. Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! Oh, it's not reloaded. It's not reloaded. It's not reloaded. Does it only take two? Yeah, it only takes two to bring those guys down. Fantastic. Terrific. All right, I know there's another one of you nearby, though. So we got to be careful about this. Come back here. How are there so fucking many of you? He's down. He's down. Launch those babies. Come on, baby. I'm gonna teach you how to fly. That's very satisfying. To say this place is infested would be an understatement. Yeah, it's... Are you still jumping around with that thing? The problem is that their little footsteps as they crawl around, shit, sound an awful lot like the dripping of this stuff from the ceiling. So it starts to get hard to separate, like, the environment from the threats. And that's putting in a whole new layer of tension. All right, now golf club, golf balls. Lots of golf balls. Good. There's a 3D printer here, which I don't care about in the slightest. Hank, good news! We managed to find both the clubs and the golf balls. We want to thank you for all your help, and if you are ever out on the links, let's whack a few balls around. Miles Goldstein. This place is so fucking bougie, it hurts. Oh. Can't carry any more creepy armor? Well, that just won't do. I'll put on more creepy armor, and then there we go. We can carry some more. There's already cracks in your bunker. This is a brand new facility, and there's already cracks. That does not bode well. They were living it up. The worst thing they dealt with was a lack of golf equipment. Yeah. Yep. Until that wasn't the worst thing that they dealt with, at which point it was, well, substantially worse. I'm gonna go down here just to make sure. Good. Okay. This place is cram-packed and not navigable. Good, 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 good. That's why there were so many of the goddamn things, because there's more apartments down here. They must have all found their way up here. Toothpaste. Doris, Ed's having dreams about the Gold City again. I don't know what to do. Barb. The Gold City. Lot of little ballerina statues. Different sizes, but otherwise identical. Doris, Ed's very worried about the soft opening. He's having visions of something very bad happening. He thinks he might have gotten the locations of the bunkers wrong. Oh. Oh, does he? Dare to dream. Dare to drive. Lot of slugs. A leather suit. I would love to see what I look like in the leather suit, but alas, I don't get to see myself. So it seems like the Puftons were starting to realize this was a bad idea, but then followed through anyway. Fun fact, you can use the golf club weapon to putt the bait. Shut up. We're doing that immediately. No, they're not all cleared out, are they? No. There will come a day. Just wait and see. The sentence out of context would be wild. Yes, if we weren't playing a video game with horrible mutated babies that try to kill you, then I would say those words were quite upsetting. I was making eggs, so I couldn't get back in time to tell you. Sorry. It's okay. I understand completely. Little statues of cats, some microscopes, a lot more statues of cats. Everybody around here seems to have some sort of weird fixation. There's the katana. Doc, calm down. Nothing will happen. Puffton lives in a fantasy land. The countdown is a fairy tale. Jen Yu. Oh, this is Jen Yu's place. I'm willing Jen Yu's sword. Yeah, you think you could scare me? Well, you're doing a damn good job. Come on, bud. Those are the blue glowing cannibals. They pose a significant problem. It's time to suit up in skin. Good. I'm suited up in a meat suit. I've got a wonderful meat suit. Never have enough skin armor. Batteries. Gourd. Found some old fishing villages here. Lots of bodies. Hank. Yeah, that would be a good reason to not build your luxury condos, bunkers here. The hell? Spacesuit. Excuse me a second. I need to be wearing a meat suit and a spacesuit, it appears. That'll do. Couple of watches. A set of batteries. Whatever. I've got a katana now. A katana and a suit of meat armor. Okay. So he's stuck in there and can't get out. But I just unlocked it. I guess we'll see what happens. But first, I gotta pee. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Let's see here. So we've let Timmy out of his enclosure. Where's his father? It's good to be back. Thank you. Oh. You know what you just did? You just presented me with the greatest opportunity of a lifetime.
We hope you stay comfortable. Please contact the facility manager if you require any further amenities
Well,
or services.
oh, come on. No, come on. All right, there we go. Ready? We're just gonna send it. That's the worst thing anybody has ever suggested that I do in a video game, and it's by far one of my favorites. Let me just get the light on here so we can get a better view of it. Go back to putting babies. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's very good. Wait, you think I can hold it and it'll go? I'll hit it harder. All right, let's get this baby right where we want him. Come on. Okay. Let's get our golf club out. You can really hold off. All right, hang on. I gotta send him better. He's right on the edge of the stairs now. It's gonna go. It's gonna go. All right, ready? 4. Oh, you can't really get him to go that far, but I got him to the bottom of the stairs. He did as well as a slinky. Oh, that's fantastic. Game of the year. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Hang on. We're going to get him. He's going to come up around this corner. I see you crawling. Come on. All right. There he goes. Ready? 4! Oh, he's still alive. He's still alive. Unconscionable. Oh, that's delightful. Okay. Awful, but you can't tell me. You can't tell me you can't laugh at that either. Oh, 100%. No, that's absolutely wonderful. Positively delightful. Oh, Skelepiton. There's a fun little... Oh, well, you can't see it. Okay, well, don't do that then. It's getting real dark down here, guys. I feel like I might need my night vision goggles. Wow, they don't work good. Can I take these off? Unequip, thank you. This is an operating room. Technical the mask. That'll come in handy in some regard. Every time, guys. Every time. The bats will always get me. Three bones. Organically sourced bones. I laughed so hard the first time I saw that, and remember when you read the email about golf clubs. It's a beautiful feature. It's a really, really nice little addition. I would like it if you could shoot them a little further. But yet, like I said before, you can't have everything, you know. So you just kind of learn to work with what you got, and being able to golf club mutant babies. I don't feel like you have a right to ask for more than that. Being able to do it alone is good enough, you know? Mods have fixed that. Some exaggerated ragdoll physics, probably. Hi guys, I don't like it in here. Well, I guess I don't have to for much longer, huh? It is the middle of the night. What the fuck? Okay, well, you know what? A cave entrance is... This is not a bad place to make a shelter. Just inside this cave? I mean, don't get me wrong, it's creepy and gross down here, right? But here's the thing, is that there's no enemies in the area. So I feel like right here, this is the place. This is the place for setting up camp. It won't let me. It won't let me do it. It won't let me do it. Okay, we're gonna set up. We're gonna just right outside the mouth of the cave. Well, let me do it there. Oh, 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 oh. All right, this is dumb. We'll just go over here. Good. Give me a stick. My character hasn't slept in like 3 days, so. Shit, there are enemies here. There's one. See him climbing up there. Ah, fuck. It's creepy over here. I like it. Inside the tree line. There's got to be a place where I can set down a fucking tent and camp. It was a shame to lose the tarp, but it's fine. We'll be fine. There, we made it until morning. Time to eat some MREs and drink from our canteen. Because when we get back to our base, guess what'll be full? Our water basins. So I can glug down this whole fucking canteen if I want to. Still wasn't enough. Okay. Now there was a bunch of stuff Not just that cave. There was like a whole bunch of stuff out on this peninsula. There's a blue question mark we don't know about. There's a construction site of some sort. I want to check all of those things out. And yes, we did lose a tarp, and that makes me angry, so I'm going to go back up there, and I'm going to smash it. Actually, I'll leave that one, and I'll smash this one, because I don't like this one. That one's at least near a tent entrance, you know? Scares you, raccoon? Free tarp, good. I'm glad you can recollect those. That seems only reasonable. Tarps are essential. I do like that they have such a quick, easy way for you to make a portable shelter in this one. Because in the first one, building even the most rudimentary shelter is actually kind of a huge bitch. Did we find a new location while we were in there? I don't think we did. That worries me a little bit. The one in this nearly instant but less than 5 minute more and a little cordage would make it an A-frame shelter. Oh yeah. Hey bud. How you doing? Held out that whole time just for me to find you, and then there's nothing of interest here. Oh, there's a cave. Okay, well, thank you. You led me to a cave. Oh. Cordage, skull. A lot of free bones, that's good. A lot of... an enormous amount of rope down here. It's a shame that I'm like full and don't need any, because there's just oodles and oodles of rope. You know, I look away to read, chat, and shit like that happen. That's one of the flare guys that kind of screw with the immersion by forever waving a flare until you get close enough to... Yeah. I think that the devs put them in because they realized that it was actually very, very difficult to find all of the items on the island. So I understand why they're in there, but I think they're pretty freaking goofy. A lot of that solo fight stuff lying around. This game loves its jump scares. And again, in the right context, I don't mind them so much, particularly if there's a lot of other types of horror in the game. Then I feel like you're doing a healthy mix. A tossed salad of horror, if you will. Actually, tossed salad of horror sounds really, really bad. And I'm not going to go into why. Okay, so we did that. That was fun. That was a great time. Let's go do the construction site thing. See what's over there. And then we can piss off. Tossed salad of horror sounds like a dodgy potluck. This game has those silly cliche jump scares, but they still get you sometimes when you're not paying too much attention. Yeah, and I think the key for me is you need to have a variety of ways of scaring the player. If all you do is jump scares, then it's not my kind of game. It's disappointing to me. But if you can mix it up and do a couple different types of scares, then I'm game. Okay. Another little cave, probably a dead end. Plenty of bones. Any enemies in this one? A lot of duct tape, so I ain't complaining. Cloth, boxes, a fun little recipe for some sort of damn thing. I don't know what that is. Looks like a monolith of bone. Any other path? Nothing. Okay. I like that. Very cult vibes. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so from here, where do we go? From here, there is another maintenance shed. There's the sleepy, like the dormitories. We've been there. That was fun. Oh, right, and I think, won't spoil unless, oh, go ahead and tell me what it is. That's fine. The weird little tower thing, you can let me know what that is. Is it like a scare 'em off, like threatening kind of thing? Just out here wearing a meat suit, digging up graves. Regular Sunday afternoon for your man Pat. Oh, a Night V. Am I allowed to? No, I have to carry this thing. I have to ride it. And that bums me out. What the hell? What just made a wet noise? What was that? We're on an electric unicycle. We love our electric unicycle, and we shall carry it to the top of the hill. Or perhaps it shall carry us to the top of the hill. It's an end game item to use with the artifact. You put the weird gold ore inside it when you find the pickaxe, then turn it on to ward off cannibals and use this ore over time. Interesting. Okay, that sounds cool. Alright, so it's tank controls. That was a chore. As fun and fast as this is, it's actually really, really annoying to drive around. Like, you'd think this would be a riot, but actually, it's just a huge pain in the ass. It's like a chore. Now, I do love that I can jump once with it and actually jump into the air. That's pretty cool. Oh, my luck, I'd die some stupid way while trying this thing out. Well, I think that's kind of the idea. I did just dump it. If you hit a tree, but you can really haul ass on the thing. So it can be really handy. You just better stay on the fucking path, that's all. And thankfully, it decelerates just as fast as it accelerates, so that's a plus. You can absolutely die, by the way. Riding this thing, like, you can fuck it up bad enough that you'll, like, slam into a tree and die. Oh my god. Are you ready to ride this thing through a fucking village? Because I amn't. But we're going to do it. I am your new god. Oh, fuck. I was gonna jump over the fire and proclaim myself their new god. And it did not go as planned. Oh, boy. Last I knew, you can. If you build the paraglider platform, then get on this and ride it onto the paraglider platform, it will shoot you way too high, and you'll either die to fall damage or fall under the map. could have been fixed. It's been a while since I saw this happen. That's awesome. The idea of just launching yourself off of it at high speed. That would be a great. What would be awesome is if you could equip it and the paraglider at the same time and then use it to launch yourself and glide. You'd be an unstoppable force of nature at that point. But alas, that Night V is lost to us because, you see, it belongs to the cannibals now. Hey dude, how you doing? Thanks for the ammo. I see your friend died. How about you? Yeah, I thought so. Okay, bye. It's too bad you can't save any of them. That's not really much. I didn't really find much. There wasn't really much of a reason for me to go check out that flare. It was like, hey, here's a building that has not a whole lot in it, and you found some mushrooms nearby. This is an awful waste. There's a cave in that hut? Shut up. Oh, there is. Well, don't that beat all? That was a bad time down here, huh? Leg lamp! You cannot make a leg lamp! Oh my god! It's indescribably beautiful! Reminds me of the 4th of July! Never leave the island? Don't tell me what to do. What, with this hand here, feels like an Evil Dead reference to me, personally. Rifle ammo? Rifle? I haven't found a rifle yet. It's some Ed Gain shit right there. Yeah, it will be a personal mission of mine to make that lamp so that I can make a clip. I need to get a clip of the old man from A Christmas Story saying, "It's indescribably beautiful. It reminds me of the 4th of July." And then when I finish the lamp, I'm going to click that button, and that will be a TikTok clip. I promise you. Fantastic. Wonderful. Majestic. Delightful. An all-around treat, I would say. I saw someone who used the paraglider thing just testing things out and managed to time it to jump off just before hitting the ground and negating all fall damage from the massive height. I'm thinking that there's got to be a way to do something like that. Like, I was thinking there had to be a way to launch yourself off, double jump, so that you drop the Night V, open your inventory, and deploy the paraglider. Or you could just assign the paraglider to a number on your keyboard, and you could do that. I think we could make that happen. We'll see what kind of fucking around we feel like doing after we finish the game. After the story, you know? Where's the little shiny, tiny beeping machine? There it is. Okay, I got it. Is there anything else that I'm missing here? I mean, I know we can dig up some sulfite, and that's fun, but I don't actually care about that shit that much. Okay. Village looks empty. Nope. You can get closer and they spawn in. Okay. We'll just keep on moving. And I know at this point now the helicopter was essentially pointing me to the top of the mountain. Yes, like that's my final objective is that cave up there. It seems like that's... Oh, they do sound like Minecraft sounds. That's funny. Yeah, it sounds just like it. My character's fucking exhausted. bring this here vehicle. Oh, no, 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 no. Off. I don't want to attract any unwanted attention over here. See how carefully I steered around him? Because if I don't save the wee turtles, who will? We're gonna hang out at the finest shelter here. Okay. I think that's a good point at which to say that we're done with the stream as far as playing the game. But I did promise Nyguy, I believe you said that you have a bottle of some sort of fancy whiskey that you've been meaning to crack open. And I, in fact, have a bottle of fancy whiskey that I have been meaning to open up myself. Oh, that scent should be much, much stronger. I'm afraid there's almost none left. Just a wee tipple for you there. Just a wee bit. Now this here is Ardbeg Ugadal. Ugadal is the name of the spring from which Ardbeg draws its water, I believe. But let's just see here. Ardbeg Ugadal takes its name from the brooding, mysterious loch, which provides the peat-laden water for Ardbeg. I see. So it's the loch near them. This is a special vatting of different styles of Ardbeg, marrying together traditional deep, smoky notes with the luscious, sweet, raisiny tones of old ex-sherry casks. I really like sherry, as it happens, because I've had a number of different things that were aged in sherry casks, and I can't find anything it doesn't improve, to be honest with you. So lovely, lovely golden color to that. Blends very well with my nice brown surroundings here in my woody little corner of the basement. The smell is immediately one of smoke, but it's not wood fire smoke. There's a sea salt element to it, as though maybe you burned bogwood. The nose is intense when you get in close and breathe deep. It burns the nose just a bit. There's a hint of maybe pine tar going on in there that I pick up, or creosote, as they say. Let's see here. Yeah, I would say very, very smoky, very tarry, but then there's also something of the sea in it. Something of being by a seaside. I don't know exactly how to quantify that. Maybe a saltiness, maybe a brininess, or I don't know. But that's what I'm getting off of that. As far as taste goes. You're gonna think that's a complaint. It's not a complaint. I like my scotch to hit me like a truck, and this one does. It hits you right off the bat. There's a huge puff of smoke that wants to explode out your nostrils. But I don't know, unless you're a scotch drinker, I think it's kind of hard to explain to you why that's not a bad thing. Deeper flavors, there's a small amount of star anise going on in there. There is that pine tar flavor that I get. And then there's a sweetness to it as well, like black currants or something like that. Sort of a sweet tart fruit. And then again, there's that deep pine tarry woody kind of taste. The smell of the smoke does not instantly make you think of wood fire, but the taste of it does make you think of wood fire, absolutely. And then there's lingering hints of various spices, whether it's cloves or nutmegs or but sort of holiday kind of spices. And that is a marvelous, marvelous sort of Christmassy flavor that sticks with it. And then your tongue, at first it's kind of a burn, but then your tongue kind of numbs a little bit. And as you finish drinking it, and as the alcohol evaporates off of your tongue, there's a sort of slow burn, slow burning, mild numbness. But it's anesthetizing. It makes you feel calm and relaxed, and the rest just fades off into delicious, wonderful wood smoke. So, if you like your whiskeys, your Scotch whiskeys, very, very peaty, if you like them very smoky, Ardbeg is, and has been for a long time, a favorite of mine. Ardbeg is an extremely smoky whiskey. They tend to focus on their heavily peated, smoky flavors. And I've had a couple of different ones by Ardbeg. Corey Vrecken is even more aggressive than this one. I find Ugadal to be a nice medium. And then their 12-year blended Scotch whiskey is a nice mild. But I really like this Ugadal. It's right in the center of the pack. What'd you say? Sweet Jesus, that Canadian club would put hairs on your eyeballs. Might have to get myself a bottle of the Ardbeg. Did you try some of the Canadian club? What do you think of it? How is it? Is that a complaint that it would put hair on your eyeballs, or is that a celebration of hairy eyeballs? I don't know. You're gonna have to fill me in on the details there. That is so good. Really, really love that. Let me see. Pretty sharp, but a lot more mellow than I expected. It's usually the first sip is kind of the, and then the rest of it tends to calm down and be a little bit better. Let me see here. Well, I was just checking a lovely aftertaste though. That's the thing, is that you could take a sip of this once every half hour and then just enjoy that aftertaste. And that's something I like about whiskey, is that it sticks with you. And really that star anise gentle anesthetizing quality on the tongue it's cumulative. The more of this that you drink, the more you feel sort of, is my tongue there? I don't know. I was taking a look at who else is streaming. It seems like I've still got a few people in here, so I thought it might be fun to do a raid. Would anybody care to join me on that one? There is a lady who I follow who goes by the name of Space Huggle, and we could give that a go. Anybody else still in the chat feeling talkative? Because we could go in there and just say, it's a Viking raid, with maybe some something like that. If you want to copy and paste that, since you guys are both subbed, and then we'll raid Space Huggle. She is quiet, calm. She does a very mellow stream, I would say. And she just recently finished a concert stream that she had been preparing for quite some time. So I want to check in on her and see how that whole thing went. But let me hop in here and I'll switch to raid mode. Where'd it go? Raid channel, there we go. Search and filter, Space Huggle. There you are. And she's just playing a cute little kitchen game. and she's just got a few people in her chat. So if you can go ahead and drop in the It's a Viking raid when we pop in there, much obliged, and we'll say hi. But I'll do my usual closing. I'll run my little closing thing, but make sure that you say the thing in the chat and say hi and give her a watch. Maybe give her a follow because she's nice and she's fun. So until next time, it's good night and good luck.